About 9 months ago, we had some local artists that put some art on the wall that was an advertisement for an event happening in Indianapolis. And we were alerted to that by the town council and asked if we, the Arts Council, had something to do with it. And we, of course, didn't. And that kind of started some conversations of what can we do that's more appropriate for Speedway, right? But also celebrates our community as opposed to simply being an advertisement for an event. So we got together, and I'm an experiential designer by trade, and so I started putting together some concepts. So we had some talking points, and we kind of looked at different options, and what is behind me over my shoulder, that's what we landed on. So one of the key pieces we identified initially from the Arts Council was part of our mission isn't just to paint the side of buildings or install a sculpture. Our goal is to really find unique and interesting ways to engage and activate the community. We want to make art accessible, but also participatory. And so we kind of pulled that thread a little bit and said, well, we've got a design we like. How can we do something to engage the community in a unique and interesting way? And we landed on the concept of a paint by number. Literally just came up during a board meeting. We discussed it and thought it might be what we were looking for, so we voted to give it a shot.
And we decided to turn it into a community painting project. We engaged the community to come out and paint this wall and take ownership of this Main Street.
One of the most exciting things to us was when we approached IMS and discussed with them about what we were interested in doing. They enthusiastically jumped in and said, we want to find a way to help participate. We love the town Speedway. We want to champion your mission as well.
Well, first of all, the Indianapolis 500 doesn't happen without the town of Speedway. The town of Speedway embraces the Indy 500 like no other community in the world, and we'd really treat them as partners. So everything that goes on in the neighbors to help us handle parking, to make it really special for people who come in, the way that this town accepts all the guests that come through, it's an amazing, amazing relationship. This is even better, the fact that we have a mural that's painted by the folks who live here in the town of Speedway, but celebrates what the Indy 500 and the town of Speedway really mean. So the opportunity to have this kicked off before we actually go on track for the month of May is pretty special, but it just highlights how important it is as a business and a community that without each other, we aren't here.
They connected us with PPG, who in an extreme generous act donated all of the paints, all of the supplies that we needed for our legion of volunteers. And they've also donated a anti-graffiti clear coat that will protect this piece for the future. So this isn't a temporary thing, this is here to stay. We had Andrea Townsend, who's our artist that helped install the piece, come out and outline the entire piece of artwork. And she laid in the car and the center of the starburst. But then we had community painting days where the community could come out and paint either one of the checkers on the checkered flags or paint a piece of the starburst.
We had our time slots identified for people to sign up on a Upgenius, and our Upgenius filled up really fast. So this mural really came together with the community coming out and helping. The town of Speedway showed up and grabbed a brush, grabbed a roller. People of all ages, kids, families came out, and we got this done in 4 days.
That was probably the most rewarding part for me, is the community involvement and the well wishes and the support, and that was just awesome. It's just a nice little warm fuzzy feeling in my heart. All these people live here that love it.
If you look all the way down to the left end of the mural, all those handprints represent the people that donated their time and effort and talents to come out and paint part of this. So when they were done painting, we gave them that opportunity to sign the piece and put their handprint there.
Yeah, lots of families were showing up, lots of kids, and you see a lot of little handprints up there.
It's almost like a growth chart, but you can see it with the hands, especially her hand, to see how much it grows throughout the years.
I think it's really cool that they're going to be able to come back in years to come with their families or people in their life and be like, there's mine. And they'll have big hands at that point, so it's really cute. And that's a part of it, like a signature on a piece of art. Like that's going to be there forever along with the piece, and it's just really, it's a cool idea.
So it was a huge success, and we've talked about it internally and said, you know, if we're able to paint a mural a year one of the components that we always want to ensure exist is we want to try to find a way to have community paint by number parts of it so we can continue to activate the community.
With all the excitement that's going on with this mural, we want to continue with the momentum that we've gotten from the community. Down by Leonard Park, there is the street department building, and it faces the B&O Trail, and that is our next target for a mural that we're going to invite the community to come and help with. We're also going to have on the chain link fence some yarn and crocheted and knitted things that are going to go on that chain link fence to really brighten up that whole area down there. So all the information you'll need for our upcoming events is going to be on Facebook, Speedway Arts.
It was just amazing, all the way around amazing. The people of Speedway are amazing. I would love to do other projects here, and I know that the Arts Council wants to be like a regular thing, like more community involvement in the arts and development of everything around here, and I think they've got a great platform to do it. Everyone was so eager to be a part of it, and I just think there's more great things to come.